And just like that, we're back with yet again another update on Onyxcoin. Appreciate you guys as always. But yeah, without further ado, let's analyze and take a look at what's happening with XCN's price and what we could be expecting going further into the week. So as far as the broader market is concerned, as you can see, we are seeing the broader market see a retracement. And again, if you follow the channel on a regular basis at this point, this is not a major shock to us because this is something I've been discussing. And as far as me personally, I don't, find this surprising whatsoever. Yes, over the last 1 hour, we are seeing a little bit of a bounce within the markets, but nothing to be getting, overly excited about. But XCN right now on the 24-hour time frame, we're down about 1%. So, it's still holding much better than the broader market. Looking at the price, pretty much holding around this 3 cents price point, down 1% in USD Bitcoin and about 4% in Ethereum comparative. As far as market cap is concerned, we're obviously below the $1 billion valuation, which of course is a psychological level to be keeping above. But right now, we need to obviously factor in what's happening with the market. And, the 24-hour trading volume is at about $119 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, starting off, we're obviously going to take a look at what's happening with the Bitcoin Dominance Index. And again, if you're new to the channel or if you're new to crypto in general, this is something that I would strongly encourage you guys to learn more on because this does help you quite a bit, in my opinion. And, in my crypto journey over the last 8 years, this has been, one of the most important tools, that I have incorporated in my analysis. And trust me, it just changes the game. But, over the last, I would say, a few days, pretty much since this major spike in the percentage, we have been seeing dominance hovering around here. So either it goes up to that 61.9% or it goes down to the likes of 61%. And I did indicate to you guys before in our yesterday's update, when you see stuff like this happening, especially for dominance, this is a clear indication that we're going to see manipulation occurring for Bitcoin and the crypto markets. And, long liquidations, whether you're longing, shorting, whatever the case may be, whichever charts you're looking at, you are seeing these numbers increasing. And, that's where manipulation really lies. But what I want you guys to understand is right now, again, I've said this 4 to 5 times by now, the dominance is still quite high. Literally yesterday, we were sitting about 61.7%. So, if Bitcoin does not hold around the levels where it is, Bitcoin has been trying, very much for it to stay above this $67,800 mark, but is having a little bit of a hard time. And again, now you can really understand why I've been emphasizing on that specific level here. Let me pull out the hourly time frame so you can really understand what I'm referring to. So look at Bitcoin, guys. BTC actually made its way up to, of course, that $99,145 last night. But look at it. We're back pretty much, below 97K. We actually retested $96,165, but we did see the close for the daily candle today above 97, which is a good thing in my opinion. But when you take a look at Bitcoin price on the daily time frame, you can really understand that we're having a little bit of a hard time reclaiming back above this 98K-ish mark. Very, very important level. You want to stay above there. If not, I still do believe, and I've said this so many times, that Bitcoin price could make its way down to the likes of 92.5, and that's still on the table. You don't want to be forgetting we literally retested $96,100 a few hours ago. So in terms of weakness, you can really sense that right now within a BTC's price. So, of course, the bulls and the bears are having that battle, and let's see how it ends up. But if we're sitting below that 98K price point, I still do believe there's a strong chance for us to retest that. But with that said, let's really pull out the hourly on the XCN chart and understand what's happening. So, of course, here we have it. Just a few days ago, we obviously tried to break out of this 3.4 cents key resistance. Obviously had a little bit of a hard time breaking out of, but we did retest this 2.9 cents key support a few times. But you're noticing a little bit of a trend playing, and what I mean by that is you're starting to see a little bit of a sideways momentum consolidation, especially above this 2.9 cent support, which again is really, really nice to see. And as far as the momentum for XCN goes, I've said this to you guys before, and I'll say it again, it's holding really, really good. And you guys know, if I was obviously, sensing some sort of weakness within XCN's price, I'm not going to be like, hey guys, the price of XCN's looking good. No, absolutely not. XCN price is indeed looking good. It's consolidating at a 3 cents price point. We need to not forget, and this is why I always try to, tell you guys this. Literally from the beginning of the year, one XCN was 0.002 cents. And if you want to put this into perspective, it's still up 12x from that specific 12 to 13x from that specific price point, and that's after having a correction. So now, I could not be more happy with the way XCN is currently holding. It's, obviously there were some doubts that I had with XCN too, because after a project pumps up like this, you want to see the project find a ground for itself. And a major test really came in front of XCN, with the manipulation that we're seeing within the markets, but it still did its thing. It held really good. Yes, the 24-hour trading volume is literally 10x lower than where it was a few weeks ago. But even considering that factor, holding really, really nicely. So I'm sure if you're an XCN holder, you're really happy. Obviously, if you're comparing it to the likes of XRP, Solana, XLM, for the broader market, this tends to be doing quite well. Is there something that's going behind the scenes causing the price to hold this good? Again, we'll see. We'll find out. Of course, a lot of people are, happy about the Justin Sun involvement, and of course, the potential burns that could be happening. But let's see what happens. I think in the bull market specifically, this thing could do good. But in the long term, we'll see. People are very quick to come out and say, this is better than XRP, this is better than XLM. But I think we need to kind of settle down. I know the Moon Boys can let the emotions get the best of you. You can kind of get emotionally attached to your coins, but I'm sorry, this does not come near to XRP or XLM or Solana. But that does not mean the hype factor cannot play for it to get to some of the levels that people are anticipating. So far so good. I like what I'm seeing. Still in terms of the target breakout confirmation, we're looking at about a 3.8 cents key resistance, but we're going to take it one step at a time. Do let me know down below what you guys think right now. What are your personal predictions on Onyxcoin? And honestly, what is your overall predictions on the broader crypto markets? Let me know in the comments down below. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.